Hi friends, welcome to everyone to our channel. Our channel is dedicated not only to the social learning but about the economics, about the sciences, about the new technologies which are happening around the world. In this video I'm going to talk about a very interesting topic. The topic which is not only interesting for the tech companies but also for the advertisers. Billions of dollars have been spent on advertising throughout the world, and most of this money which is coming to the tech companies is coming from the traditional advertisings, like advertising for magazines, advertising for newspapers, advertising for banners, advertising for TVs, advertising for CDs, DVDs, though we don't use them. So I mean to say that the budget of the advertising which was going to the various streams, and it was not only supporting those various streams but it was also about providing employment to various streams. Now that huge, enormous, bulky amount is going to a few tech companies like Facebook, Google, YouTube, Amazon, and all this is done through the artificial intelligence algorithms. Now I am a user and I also have a mind, and I am sitting on computer for a very long time and observing all these advertisements. Many times I have found that there are a lot of flaws in these advertisings. I don't know but whom to convey, because the end person sitting over there is just an employee. He won't or she won't understand what I'm trying to say. Either they are from tech companies or from the advertisers. I'm not making this for like the purpose of saving any money or anything, like, or to blame the tech companies. I mean, this is a problem which we should understand, though my goal is like all the new developments which are taking place, including the intelligence, artificial intelligence, or whatever, they should be for the good of the mankind. But here, what's happening? Like now, this watching on internet is growing, and YouTube is the only place which is like so popular apart from other places. It's okay, and we also see Amazon, Flipkart, and other places also. Now, what's the problem? Let's come to that point. What's the problem? So the tech industry people and the advertisers who advertise on these various platforms should also understand, when you were giving ads in a magazine for a particular TV, for a particular show, you had certain criterias, and those criterias were based on the physicalness. Like you wanted to advertise a cooler or I would say an air conditioner, and that's the time of the summertime when you advertise that. And suppose there's a magazine connected with women, so you had that, like in India there's a magazine called Femina, so you would have advertised women related accessories into those magazines. But now what happens is, like, when the woman goes to buy something, say on Nykaa or Amazon, after she purchases, you start these algorithms start showing the same things. So they don't know, or they don't project what to be the need of the person. What they are doing, after buying something, they are showing the advertisement of the same product, whether it is on Nykaa, whether it is on Amazon or on Google or on Facebook. So now my question is with the tech companies, how do you predict that a person is going to buy something? I think you can't answer that, because behavior can't be understood. And for the advertisers also, suppose I buy a perfume on Amazon, I start seeing ads on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube of the perfume. So here is another interesting thing. Are these all tech companies using the same algorithm? They do share data with each other, though they are separate entities. And once I have bought something, why would I go again? Suppose I am watching 20 ads of a perfume after I purchase a perfume. What's the use of that? I'm not going to buy another perfume. Or might be if there is some need or some like like people who are just like have a lot of money or maybe who are like uh, crazy, I would say. Like there are some people like they buy and buy. Of course they have money, so that's what they do. But don't think about these people. Think about a real customer with a real need. If I buy something, why would I go again? And even if I see 20 advertisements, so what about the revenue of those advertisements? Because when the advertisement are shown, you are billed. The tech companies cut from your amount which you have paid or you are billed for that. So this means that they don't have any criteria for prediction. They don't have any criteria for any particular stream. They just say okay, demographic wise they would say okay, we have the data of these and so men or women who are so and so years old. But the thing is not everyone is going to buy something. Another aspect is another aspect is about the interaction with the people that is missing from these advertisements. How would you improve your product? Suppose your product is not required. This one way communication won't improve your product. So that thing has to be catered. So these advertisements which comes in like a traffic. Okay, I bought something and I see similar ads by various companies. No, I'm not going to buy them. So this traffic doesn't improve anything inside me, doesn't improve your product. Why should I buy that? Now another aspect is using AI techniques for creating the advertisements. I mean, this is I don't find interesting. All graphics, and all graphics. And now you are putting like AI anchor or AI model. I mean, there was an advertisement where a very famous cricketer used to advertise a shaving cream, and that cricketer has shown his strength at the ground. Now, even if you make a model of that cricketer, that thing has remained in the past. That won't have any effect in the present. Secondly, if you create a model, like why would one go to a model to get something that to buy whom I don't know, who has no credibility? So that thing you should also understand. I don't want to promote consumerism. It's a very bad thing. It's a really bad thing because it creates yourself as a material, as a box which intakes and doesn't have any sense of giving out. So that is like consumer captive, closed. Another interesting aspect of AI advertising is from where do you get the knowledge of the people who are connected with certain things like communities, religious aspects, localized things? How could you connect to them with some aspects of them that they are so and so old, they are from that area, but you don't know the in depth of that area? Another aspect is, suppose I am in India, I am a Hindi speaking person, but I was watching on YouTube advertisements of Bengali or Punjabi. So this means your ads are coming to the wrong audiences. So there is a problem with algorithm. So these are some of the things which I wanted to discuss, which I wanted to like tell to the tech companies or the advertisers, that when you are doing all this thing and you are getting so many people involved in the AI, whole AI thing for advertising, are you really taking proper steps? Are your algorithms are correct? Because what you are doing is you are taking the whole amount of the budget for advertising from various fields like TV, radio, FMs, magazines, newspapers, and whole revenue is going to one, two, or three platforms like YouTube or Google or Facebook or Insta. I think my point is clear. So you have to be answerable to these things, because it's not only revenue, you are also making people unemployed in these fields. And advertisers, big companies must also think that when you remove these people, the local dealers or other people, and depend only on the online, who is going to talk to a person, convince him to buy? I remember there was a system when salesmen used to come and they used to convince us. They used to tell about where do they live, what is their phone number. Now that human aspect is missing from the world. So that whole mechanism of salesmanship has also gone through these companies. So employment is also like that, part of unemployment is also taking place. Apart from advertising, apart from, think about the thinkers, journalists involved in newspapers, magazines, other creators in TV, radio, all whole of the advertising is going to a few tech companies. Thank you for watching this. And if you want to read about economics, you can go to our website nspmart.com, nspmart.com, or you can call me on 852 8851188511 is another number. Thank you for watching. I am Nikhil Sablania from New Delhi.